Before we start today's video, check out our merch shop, linked in the description down below. Use code Ahsoka in all caps to get $7 off your order. May the Force be with you, and enjoy the vid.
Hello there.
This is where the fun begins.
What's up guys, Unofficial Star Wars here. Hope you're all doing well, and in today's video we have a new update into the regards of Andor Season 2 and its anticipated release date. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna hop right on into it, break it all down for you guys with everything that we know and everything that we're anticipating right now. Before we do though, however, grab that subscribe button if you haven't already, as we're discussing and covering all types of Star Wars related news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel. So, if you guys are into any of that, go ahead and grab that subscribe button today. Make sure you hit that notification bell as well to be notified for when we have new videos dropping here on the channel almost daily. There is a lot of Star Wars news and stuff going around. It can be a lot to keep track of. It's exactly why we are here. Not just to keep you guys updated with everything, but also break it down for you guys and get a better understanding. As always, I really appreciate all of the support. Okay, so in this video we are going to be taking a quick read from the Direct's article as an overall garnering source. I'll have their article linked in the description down below for you guys to check out there as well. Andor Season 2's release date seems to have broken a frustrating Disney Plus record, and something that has now turned the table around and actually seems to be less frustrating now and have fans in a bit more higher of spirits. When Andor Season 2 debuts in April of 2025 next year, the Star Wars streaming series will shatter a frustrating Disney Plus record that would test even Master Yoda's patience. Tony Gilroy's critically acclaimed Rogue One prequel movie has a history of Star Wars streaming firsts, from its 12-episode first season to its Death Star-sized budget to shooting on location instead of the usual Disney Plus trend of the volume technology. But with Season 2 of the sci-fi drama spanning the final years of Cassian's life, Star Wars fans feel as if they've waited nearly a bit too long and now to see it. And so, this frustrating, record-breaking thing that Andor Season 2 is finally going to be bringing to the franchise far, far away is that when Andor Season 2 will finally arrive on Disney Plus in April of next year, 2025, the Star Wars series will hold the record for the longest gap between scripted seasons in the streamer's history. It can easily be broken if they decide to make a Moon Knight Season 2 or, Falcon and the Winter Soldier Season 2, so on and so forth. And the same principle applies, I would argue, for other Star Wars shows, like the Book of Boba Fett probably being one of the biggest ones out there, by which, if you are a Marvel fan, we have our Marvel channel linked in the description down below. Upon its 2025 debut, 944 days will have separated Andor Season 2, which had dropped on September 21st of 2022, from Andor Season 2. It's a very long gap, and it kind of breaks a bit of that trend, essentially, of where Disney holds off way too long to bring around a second season and continue on these shows, essentially. But I think that Andor Season 2 is definitely a step in the right direction for this, and who's to say that they aren't going to do this, as I had mentioned, for other Disney Plus streaming shows inside and out of the Star Wars IP. This has surpassed the previous Disney Plus record holder of Marvel Studios' What If, whose first and second seasons were separated by a total of 863 days. Interestingly enough, the show holding the record for the third longest wait between seasons is another Star Wars series, The Mandalorian. It also comes to slim pickings as well, being fair and being transparent with you guys when you compare these kind of things and these kind of numbers, because there are only so many Disney Plus shows out there. Due to the delayed release of The Mandalorian Season 3, audiences had to wait a total of 852 days between the hit show's second and its third season. Other Disney Plus shows with long waits between their seasons range from the 553 days between Season 1 and Season 2 of the High School Musical, the show. Star Wars The Bad Batch had 610 days between its first two seasons, and also the 848-day gap between Loki's two seasons as well. In early 2023, and before the SAG-AFTRA strikes had taken over, Andor showrunner Tony Gilroy had provided Season 2's update releasing hinting at a fall of 2024 premiere. That no longer seems to be the case, of course, as there is now an official confirmation for Andor Season 2 to hit the streamer in April of 2025. While the series was ultimately technically delayed, it was a blessing, a curse at the time, but really truly a blessing, I think, looking back on it now, because Andor, unfortunately or fortunately, is actually going to be the only live-action Star Wars show of 2025, unless you want to count Star Wars Skeleton Crew, which technically does bleed a couple of its later episodes into early January of next year as well, technically. And so Tony Gilroy had also noted back then how it takes a year to do all of the visual effects and the post-production aspect side of things as well, and that Season 2 had followed the same schedule that we were on for Season 1, revealing that then there, in quote, it takes a year to do all of the visual effects, the color correction, the music, the mixing, and everything else. So I don't know. That is the schedule that we were on before. The only way you can't accelerate the shooting. You can throw money at the post if they want it to come in somewhat sooner, by having more people working on it technically. And we also have a feeling that it will be on the same page or on the same thing, but 2 years later. I leave that quote right there. And of course, as I had also mentioned, this was before the SAG-AFTRA Hollywood strikes that had taken place last year in 2023. So it was kind of speaking without that relevance also, or kind of without that border being in place as well. This all being said, a big question by which a lot of fans do have is, what are we anticipating and expecting to see with and for Andor Season 2? Well, for one, I'll say it right now, I've said it in a couple of other Andor Season 2 videos as of the late, there was a huge splurge of kind of Andor Season 2 reveals, from it officially being confirmed for an April of 2025 release to a few new stills. I think a number one expectation and kind of anticipation right now is that that's going to be it for the time being, probably until February of next year. Star Wars is going to be busy now with Skeleton Crew and kind of everything else that falls underneath the Disney umbrella, and they're simply going to be holding off on Andor Season 2 promoting and marketing until next year, which honestly makes sense. So buckle down for the wait. We'll continue to keep you guys updated here on the channel. All the more reason to grab that subscribe button today. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been Unofficial Star Wars. Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Different theories as well. I'm all ears. Let's discuss. I love to hear what you guys are all thinking. Also, leave a like on the video, as it really does help out the channel. I really appreciate it. Make sure you also check out our merch shop. Use our codes Ahsoka in all caps to get some cash off of your orders. I also have some Amazon affiliate links in the description down below, so if you're looking to buy something from Amazon, whether it's a gift or something for yourself, check out our available links in the description down below. It helps out the channel at no additional cost of yourself and really means a lot. I'll continue to keep those links updated, so they're always changing. So make sure you check them out for what new products we may have available. With whatever way you decide to support the channel, whether it's simply watching today's video or even purchasing a product, it means the absolute world to me. So thank you guys so much. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. May the Force be with you as always. Peace out.
Goodbye, old friend. May the Force be with you.